Right, I'm going to show you how to use the place value sections method to do division, but first I'm going to show you the digit by digit method and then show you how those two compare to each other. So we have 482 divided by 4. Using the digit by digit method, 4 will go into 4 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract, you get 0. 0 is less than 4, so let's bring down the 8. 4 will go into 8 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract, you get a 0. 0 is less than 4. Bring down your 2. All right? 4 will not go into 2. So you have to put a 0 up here. Have to continue to do all the steps. 0 times 4 is 0. Subtract. You get a 2. 2 is less than 4. There's no more digits to bring down, so we have a remainder of 2. Now using the place value sections methods, we have a hundreds place, tens place, and ones place. 4 will go into 482. We're asking ourselves, how many hundreds can I make? Well, I can make 100, which corresponds to the 1 over here. That's what we're really saying. It will go in 100 times. So 100 times 4 is 400. And then we subtract. Okay? 2 take away 0 is 2. 8 take away 0 is 8. We bring that up here to the tens column. And we ask ourselves, now, how many tens can I make here? And I like to keep them lined up right under the digits there, so they're together. 4 will go into 82 20 times. 20 times 4 is 80. Subtract. 2 take away 0 is 2. Bring that up here. 4 will not go into 2. Put a 0. 0 times 4 is 0. You add these up. I have 1 in the hundreds place. I have a 2 in the tens place. I have a 0 in the ones place. And I have 2 left over. Remainder 2. All right. So 120 remainder 2 using the digit by digit method corresponds to the place value sections method, which shows you that this 1 here is actually 100. This 2 that you put up there represents 2 tens or 20. There are no 1s, and there's 2 left over. So let's try this again with one other problem. 783 divided by 5. Using the digit by digit method, 5 will go into 7 one time. 1 times 5 is 5. Subtract, you get a 2. 2 is less than 5, so we're good. Bring down your 8. 5 will go into 28 5 times. 5 times 5 is 25. Subtract, you get a 3. 3 is less than 5, so we're good. Bring down the 3, so we have 33. Start over. 5 will go into 33 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. Subtract. 3 is less than 5, so we're good. So we have a remainder of 3. Okay? Now demonstrating that using the place value sections method, we ask ourselves, okay, we have 783. How many hundreds would go into that? Well, 5 will go into 7 one time, so there will be 100 times 5 is 500. We can make one group. We subtract 283. We write that up here. We're going to ask ourselves, how many tens can I make? And I like to keep the digits lined up like this when I write it in the box. The 3 above the 1s, the 8 above the 10s, and the 2 out here in the hundreds. All right, how many times will 5 go into 28? We'll go in 5 times, or 50. 50 times 5 is 250. We're going to subtract. 3 take away 0 is 3. 8 take away 5 is 3. That's 0. Then we're going to write this up here, like this. We ask ourselves, how many times will 5 go into 33? 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. Subtract. 3 left over. We have 156 with 3 left over. Okay? So again, the place value sections method is trying to show you that this 1 represents 100, this 5 represents 5 10s, this 6 represents 6 1s, and there's 3 left over.